What's good, ZB Nation? Welcome back to another episode of ZB Island. I'm your co-host 4K Blake. What you on, kid? Yo, what you on, kid? Yo, touch your mic, dog.
Your mic falling off.
Who are you though? Tell me who. All right, but yeah, beyond that, who are you, bro?
Bro, your mic was falling off and you wasn't.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
I was trying to help you out, bro. Bro, you gonna finish? You gonna
I
finish
already
the
did.
introduction?
I already said.
But you're not even talking into the mic.
Yo, I'm 4K Blake. Who are you?
I'm ADLAI kid. Welcome to episode 6 of ZB Island. Shit.
So you gonna break us off today or me? I got it. So
what?
Break us off. What you hearing? So if a nigga tell you break him off some bread, what that sound like? It's a pause, right?
But you
That's a pause?
You didn't say bread though.
What?
You said if you gonna break us off.
What you mean?
Bruh.
You gonna give?
Am I gonna start us off?
All right, bro. You got it.
The homosexual shit, man.
Yo.
I can't say that.
What? You got beef with them boys?
Bruh,
Them boys don't affect me. Yo. You're
lie.
not gonna keep adjusting my mic, dog.
Fix the fucking mic.
Yo. Anyways.
Talk directly into the mic,
yo. Anyways, so basically, there's been a lot of talk around the league. You seen Kyrie come out with a statement talking about Kobe
fuck
should
Kyrie.
be on.
But go ahead.
What's your beef with
I
Kyrie?
don't fuck with Kyrie, kid.
Why?
I don't like that.
You don't like him?
I don't like his style.
What's your beef?
I don't like his style.
How you know the media not painting him to be somebody he not? We've seen
Kyrie,
it before.
When Kyrie said what he said about LeBron and Durant, that's all I need to know.
How you know he wasn't hurt?
Hurt from what? He left by himself.
He was getting buckets, but he was never the guy. He wanted to be the guy.
You're never gonna be the guy in front of LeBron.
That's not. But
guess what?
Was that his fault?
Guess what?
That was
Let
some
me tell
ego
you
shit.
something.
Go ahead.
It's ego. Exactly.
You right.
You know, if you know who you are, you know that he couldn't have done anything without you. There's no reason for you to let that ball point. You got to leave and go be unsuccessful at that.
You right.
And then years later on, after this man basically carried you for 3 years, you're gonna say, now that you have a teammate that can make the same shot.
Like, bro, he was playing point guard. He was playing point guard so you could take the shot. So what is he?
Exactly.
Anyways, but we're gonna continue on. So how you feel about him saying Kobe should be on the logo now? You think it's like some hype shit, or do you think Kobe really deserves it? I think Kobe deserves it for sure.
I mean, I feel like Kobe deserves it as a way to play homage, but at the same time, it's like, what about all the greats before Kobe that did greater things than Kobe?
But if we thinking about it, who's on the logo right now? Jerry West. There's a lot of.
No, but I'm saying
right?
I still agree Jerry West shouldn't be the logo. But I'm just saying Kobe would be one thing to pay homage, but it's like, damn, what about Jordan? What about Bill Russell? What about Kareem?
So if we talking about the new NBA and we talk about how Kobe has influenced every player, people don't even watch basketball. They know Kobe. They shooting Kobe's in the trash cans. Like, you don't think he should stand for the NBA? Like, Kobe's a universal term
like
now.
I said,
don't even got to know his last name.
I don't think he's undeserving of it. I would do it. I'm just saying, like,
so who would you?
Other people may feel some type of way,
Get that.
especially the older generation, because they could have felt like, damn, if Kobe was it, I could have been, because Jordan is Jordan. He could feel some type of way about Kobe.
But I think it's all about timing too. Don't you think it's time for a change of the logo?
It's been time for a change.
Fair enough. So who would you put above Kobe Bryant?
I wouldn't. I didn't say that for me. Like,
gotcha.
I wouldn't put nobody like above him personally. I'm just saying other people might feel kind of way if he becomes a logo. That's all I'm saying.
Respectable.
But shit.
So where does Kobe rank in your list of players ever?
He in my top 10.
In your top 10? How many people? What shooting guards you putting over him?
Over Kobe?
Yeah,
just Jordan.
Just Jordan. Fair enough. So yeah, he had another statement where he was talking about Black Kings basically built the league. How do you feel about that statement?
He was right about that. He definitely right about that, and I feel like because when he said that, it was people saying, because he made the statement together. He said Kobe should be the logo because Black Kings built the league. Black Kings built the league, so it's like somebody was like, stop making everything about race. This is a whole different conversation, but like everything is about race when you think about it.
Fair enough.
Whether you think it is or not, everything comes back down to race in some way, shape, or form. But that's another topic for another time. But yeah, Black Kings did build the league. There was some good ass white players. I won't lie.
Back in the day, for sure.
Back in the day,
but who started Bird, but who was the blueprint?
As far as being the face of the NBA or why people go to tune in to watch,
it was
the NBA,
always like Wilt.
It was Wilt Chamberlain. It was Bill Russell, Kareem, Michael Jordan. In the 90s, you had the Knicks, the Pistons, Who else? The Heat with Alonzo Mourning and Tim Hardaway,
Yeah, the
Patrick
Lakers.
Ewing,
Yeah.
John Starks. You feel me? That's what people tuned in to watch. It was all black. So Black Kings did for the league.
What
So
about Larry Bird though? You
that's
think
what I said. There was a few white boys that was
you
balling,
think you
but
think some of these white dudes are low key black on the inside?
what you mean by that?
Like
You
Larry
can't
Bird,
be low key black. There's no such
Larry
thing.
Bird don't hoop like he white though.
What you mean?
You
How?
you know, like Tyler Hero, Larry Bird, some of them don't hoop regular, dog. Like they got a
Larry
different
Bird was
swag in them.
overrated to me.
What? You think he's
Honestly,
overrated?
I think
Why
he
would
is.
you say he's overrated?
I feel like,
Can you say you've done your actual like research and
of
diligence
course,
on him?
I've done my research.
Got you.
Larry Bird was a great shooter.
Yeah.
I'll put him in the top 10 shooters of all time.
Top 10 shooters?
I'll put him in top 10.
Eh?
What do you think he is?
Bro, I think that dude might be like the best ever.
So you think Larry Bird's a better shooter than Steph Curry?
Bro, Steph Curry, his play style is very flashy. It looks nice, but I think Klay Thompson's even better than shooter than Steph Curry. You don't think Klay Thompson's a better shooter than Steph Curry?
I don't know if I'll make that statement.
Clay smacked like what? Did he smack 14? Bro, he
smacked
smacked that
14
record
threes.
in like by the third quarter, dude.
I don't.
Like it takes Curry the whole game to do the
So
things.
you think, all right,
Like
fine.
if
Let's
Klay,
leave.
I think Klay could have really like smacked. He could have beat the 100-point record, and I think he could have smacked at least 23s that game. A
All
few
right,
games.
let's leave Steph.
Mm.
You think Larry Bird's a better shooter than Reggie Miller and Ray Allen?
I like Reggie Miller a lot, but I definitely think Larry Bird is a better shooter than both.
Than Ray Allen?
The degree of difficulty on the shots that Larry Bird was taking, like behind the backboard, front of the backboard, one dribble, mid range, floater, three,
We talking about shooting.
fade away. Yes, bro. Well, they got the blueprint from him, like real life though. When you say,
I don't know about that.
I mean, it's just opinion. I respect your opinion for sure. I'm just like I believe Bird.
If I'm gonna have shooters, I'm gonna take the top 10 away. I'll have him top 5. Larry Bird will probably be 5th.
5th?
Yeah. I have him behind Steph, behind Ray, behind Klay, because I think Klay is top 5 shooter of all time. And then I think Reggie Miller.
Gotcha.
Then I'll probably put Larry Bird, but
All right. Well, while we talking about generations, so what age do you think you should have like people should have kids?
that was a turn.
Talking about generation.
I feel like people should have kids whenever they want to have kids. If you think you're ready to have kids, have your kids.
Like there should be like a time window. Like a person should be like their brain should fully develop, or they should be reach like a level of maturity.
I mean,
because you gotta understand when you bring in a kid, whatever time span that you bring the kid in, like when they
you
get
bring
pregnant.
when you bring a kid into the world, bro, it's like it's a different you can't. It's like a different what's the word I'm looking for? It's a different.
I got you though. So that's what I was saying. So when you bring in a kid into a world, like bro, like wherever you are, like wherever you are, like mentally or like physically, when you have that kid, like that's the coding that's gonna go into that kid.
Yeah,
That's
for
why
sure.
you could see people end up in the same situations as their parents, because all they have to do is get into
All
that
they have
environment.
is what they took from their parents.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. So all they gotta do is get into that environment, and then it unlocks. Like I done seen, bro, like billionaires having kids at like 50, and then they have like maybe like an 8-year-old, 9-year-old that he's talking financial analytics like he's 30, like he been in the game, like he been there for years. So it's like I think your kid benefits more by having later, but I think everybody's so caught up like they have to do things early or they have to do things like before time, just because people kind of like got that sense of they fear that sense of death. They know like they're gonna die eventually or something.
I don't know. Me personally, I think people like what you said is correct, but it's like the timing doesn't always place itself to have a kid when it would be best. Like when you're at the top of your life, the time may not align with when somebody is having a kid.
Yeah.
So I just feel like one thing I can say is not to have kids if you're not ready. That's the only thing I can say. If you feel like you're ready mentally to raise a child, I'm not nobody to tell you not have kids until you too young, old. So it got everything to do with like what that person want to do with their life, kid.
How you feel about like the normal trend to have a kid like when you in your 20s, like
I don't feel no kind of way about it.
early 30s?
The only thing I have a problem when it comes to kids, if you are struggling, like I'm not trying to be like you feel me insensitive, but if you're not
where
If
you
you
need to
don't
be.
got
Yeah,
bread
you
coming
can't bring the
in,
kid into a good.
I wouldn't
Got you.
bring my child into an environment where I can't take care of them and give them the best of the best.
For that.
So that's the only thing I can say about people that have kids. Like, if you want to have a kid, make sure you bring that kid into an environment where they're be able to be the best they can be.
Or thrive, yeah. Understand
So
their goals, learn about themselves. Yeah, got
that's
you.
one thing I gotta say about that.
All right, so you got our next topic, man. What you got?
Yeah. My first topic is interracial couple.
Hmm.
How you feel about interracial couple?
What do you mean by how I feel about it? I don't got no
when
beef
you
with
when
it.
you see a black woman with a white man, how do you feel?
I don't know. I don't be
Be
judging.
honest, Blake.
Nah, I used to, like, back in the day. I used to. Nah, I ain't gonna say I used to judge, but I used to have a comment about it. But I don't really care because I don't really know what brought them to that decision. Like, I don't know what that person doing for them for me to say anything about the situation. Like, that's not my position to say anything. But I would definitely like cultures to stick together, but like that would decrease the diversity as well. So it's kind of like a slippery slope. What about you?
Uh, I have a. I'm not gonna. Let me not put it like that. Me personally, when I see, I'm getting out of this way of thinking. But if I see a black woman with a white man, I automatically start judging. That's just.
I feel that.
It's
I
just an
get it.
automatic thing. I'm trying
It's
to
a natural
unlearn it.
condition.
I'm trying to unlearn it, but because not, but like because I feel like you should love whoever you love. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
and what I've come to learn is, especially with our black women, I've made videos about this like on my other YouTube channel in the past about how black men treatment of black men to black women, and I had to realize that it's not so much that black women have something against black men, but as a human, you want to go where you're appreciated and you feel me, like
Fair enough. You're right.
treated good.
Mm-hmm.
So at first it was like, damn, like why is she with a white boy, like whatever. But then I come to realize it's like, if that's who's treating her right, what else is she supposed to do? Like, you feel me?
Yeah. Go
A
try to
woman,
stay.
a woman would have like tried to been with black people or whatever, a black man, and she was getting mistreated, she was getting beaten, whatever the case may be, and then she finds a white man who gives her everything that she ever wanted. I can't really judge that, but
You gotta.
it's like,
You gotta do what works for you.
like
You're
you
right.
said, I would love our culture to stay together
Mm-hmm.
because I just like to see, for me, black love. But it's like, at the end of the day, bro, you gotta love who you love. You gotta love who loves you. So, like I said, I'm unlearning it. But me personally, I would never date outside of my race.
You would never date.
I would never date outside my race. I would. The most I go is somebody Hispanic, but I prefer black. So I'll never date somebody white. But that's just my personal opinion.
So let me ask you this question: like mixed girls, does that count as interracial?
Not really.
Why?
I wouldn't count. If you black and white, then you're. I'm gonna just look at your black stuff. If we in the realm
But why
of
is that a
dating.
thing? I low-key wonder that too. Like, why do we never acknowledge like the white side? Like, whenever we see somebody that's mixed, we
I
just
mean,
automatically say, "Yo, you black."
I'm gonna acknowledge the white side
Like
when
joking.
it's
Got you.
time.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
if I'm dating a girl and she's half black, half white, and I gotta meet her family, then I have no choice but to acknowledge the white side at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But
So you think the black side is the more potent side, so that's why you fuck with it?
black people's always gonna be the more potent side.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm gonna always gravitate to it more. But yeah, I feel like you just love who you love, bro. So, like I said, I'm unlearning. I'm trying not to judge people as much, but before I used to hate seeing it.
Yeah.
But
So
I moved on.
what do you think is the right age that people should get married? Like, when should they get married? Not even age. Like, when should they get married? Like, what is a
When
checklist that they should
someone
have?
get married?
Yeah, what is a check that a person should have?
I'm gonna double down on your question. I don't think people should get married in general
Mm.
because I personally don't. I don't like the idea of marriage, and not because of the commitment or anything like that. But it's like, why do I need, a piece of paper
Or a contract.
or a contract to, you feel me, be with the person I love? And
Fire,
then
yeah.
when it's time, or if the time comes where we don't want to be together anymore, I gotta go through a whole
the
series
law.
of steps before I could even do anything for real. You feel me? So I don't like the idea of marriage. I don't like
all the restrictions and
all the
stuff.
restrictions and paperwork, this and that. I feel like it's a social construct. I feel like marriage is one of the. I feel like it's in one like area. It's one of the downfalls, especially for our community, Black people, because people get so caught up in the, oh, we married, I can't do this, I can't do that,
Yeah,
and you end up staying in a situation
that you don't,
that you shouldn't stay in.
or that you out, or
Exactly. And then what does that bring? Stress. What does stress bring? Sickness, death. So that's how I feel about marriage in general. But as far as what I would say is, me personally, if I'm a be with somebody and my partner has a desire for the whole marriage or wedding,
yeah,
whatever, the most I would personally like to do, I'd probably throw a huge party
got you. You wouldn't do the
and
whole
a
ceremony.
celebration
You wouldn't do
type
the whole
thing. You feel me?
ceremony.
So we could celebrate our love.
Yeah,
Not so much to show that we are together now, but to know, you feel me, like this is for me and you. This is our party for us. We're gonna celebrate tonight. Celebrate our love
with our friends, and
with our
people
friends, our
that's
family,
close to
whoever.
us. Yeah,
But to actually, you feel me, go to court, documents, all this other. I'm not with all that shit.
nah, I feel you. In terms of me, I don't really care for it. Like honestly, like she has to be the right girl. I got other goals. I got shit to do on this planet. So it's not even necessarily about me. More about feeding shit and setting shit up for my children, so they can set stuff up for their children, so the planet can start turning the fuck around. So I don't really necessarily care about the marriage. Like I'll take the L for that, so everybody else could so everybody else so everybody else could find their love. So I ain't really stressing all of that. I'm just trying to get to it, trying to get to the bag. But yeah, marriage, if it makes sense, if I meet, you know what I'm saying, if I meet the twin flame or something like that, and everything, we on peas with each other, we working how everything's supposed to be working, and we got the same mindset and stuff like that, then hell yeah. But I'm not chasing that shit. I'm not
Yeah.
looking for it like that neither.
Yeah.
So if it come, it come. If it don't, then it's tough. Then the next person won. I ain't really stressing it like that. Somebody else got married and they enjoying their life. I ain't really stressing it like
For sure.
I got other goals. So
What's next?
so we're gonna talk about pocket watching. So like, why is it that like what I exactly said? I don't think people interest should be based off of a person's profit. Like people, you try to tap people into something, and then they don't necessarily want to tap into it because they want to know like how much you made off of it so far. Like you should want to tap into it to better yourself. Like I think people should do things for the right reasons. Like you could tell somebody about health or whatever, and they want to tap into it for like certain little things because they see certain things on you. I think people should want to do things for themselves. So that's kind of like the bigger picture.
Pocket watching to me, it goes even deeper than that. Like, since we were just talking about marriage, I'm gonna just go to what the stance of relationship.
Yeah.
Lately, I'm pretty sure you noticed, but like now, how can I put this? Now, money or how much money you have in your pockets it dictates a lot
Yeah. Sure.
if somebody has interest in you or not. Which I'm not gonna say is a bad thing, because if you feel like you shouldn't be with somebody that don't have the same amount of money as you, or whatever the case be, then
Yeah.
fine.
That's your mindset. That's
That's
what
your
you feel.
mindset. Is fine. That's cool.
That's
You're
your
gonna
free
find
will.
somebody, but I feel like a lot of things that have to do with people interactions
Yeah.
have become transactional.
That's
So
real.
it's like, yeah, like you could spend money on somebody or whatever the case may be, but why do I have to spend money on you for me to show that I'm interested?
Mm-hmm.
And if I don't have the amount of money that you're looking for, then you have no interest.
What do you think created this whole like that like part of society, this new transactional
Honestly,
shit?
I feel like it came from something good. This is where I feel like it came from. It came from women being more independent and wanting more of their equal,
Mm.
which is, like I said, it's fine, but it's taking a different route
Yeah,
to
like
where
now
that
doms
is
that's not even independent. They want
exactly.
they want
It's
certain
like,
things,
and then there's doms that don't even have
the qualities.
not even qualities. They don't meet the same things they want in somebody. They don't even have them themselves.
Yeah.
So I think the independency has taken a turn where it's not aligned properly.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're gonna require this and that,
Yeah, you gotta have a
at
certain
least
level
bring
of
that
that.
as
Yeah.
well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, and then as far as pocket watching,
So you talking about like girls that want Birkins, but they don't know how to make Birkin money?
It's not even making Birkin. It's like, all right, let's say a girl, right?
Do you believe you should have something if you don't know how to make it? Like if you don't know how to make the money to get it?
What you mean by that?
Like I said, like $40,000 purse. If a girl don't know how to make $40,000, you think she should
I'm
have
not
a
gonna say
purse
she
like that?
shouldn't have it because you don't know how she.
I'm
got
not
it.
saying that. I'm not saying, but like everybody deserves the world.
I
Everybody
feel
deserve
like
a lot
I
of
feel
things,
like
but I don't
whatever
think.
you spend your money on,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be hurting your pocket.
Hmm.
If you spend your money on something so that you can show that you have it, and then that whatever you just purchased
Yeah.
hurt your pockets, or you can't even eat or pay your bills, then now you have a problem.
All right. If you got 40 bands on a purse and you don't got 5K in the bank account or in
That's a problem.
assets, then all right. That's what
But
I'm
like
at.
I said, you don't know how she got that bag. If it was a
You're
gift,
right.
all right, fine. If you went out and I don't know, like you went and found a way to buy a purse that's way
Out of
over
your
what you
range.
have,
Yeah.
then you have a problem. But what I was gonna say is, you meet a girl from the city, right? She
What's the
buys
city?
clothes. I'm just saying, from you feel me?
What's the city,
From the
bro?
city, you meet one of the city girls,
Yeah.
and you a nigga with money.
Yeah.
But when you meet her, she's shopping at regular stores, Forever 21, wherever else they what's that shit called?
H&M.
No, not H&M, online. Fashion Nova.
Oh yeah.
What else? What's the other one? Shein or some shit like that.
Whatever that shit called.
Whatever. And that's another one. Pretty Little. I don't know. Whatever. But she's shopping from those regular stores.
Yeah.
And as soon as she meets you and she knows you have money, now she wants you to take her to the Gucci store.
Louis Vuitton.
That is where I'm
Saks
like,
Fifth.
you feel me? Like now
You reaching.
you're not really looking for somebody to be with you. You're looking for somebody to sponsor you,
Yeah.
which goes into the what you said about pocket watch. That shouldn't be something that, feel me, makes or break your relationship with that person
Yeah.
or what it could potentially be.
But it's not even necessarily like I don't even be having beef with people having things. It's like, all right, if you have the mindset to go get something like that, then there's no pressure with it. You don't gotta physically have stuff yet, because things start mentally anyway. So you don't gotta physically have it yet. But it's like as long as you have the mindset that you can physically go obtain whatever you want to do, then
As
there's
long
no
as you have
pressure.
the
Yeah,
goal, and
there's
the
no pressure
ambition to
for
go
it.
do
But
it.
if you're not looking for it and you're not trying to get there neither, and you just waiting on somebody to, you know what I'm saying?
Sponsor.
Yeah, sponsor you, hand it in your lap. That's dead. That's up. So you got the next topic for us, little brother?
No, I'm gonna keep mine for the last. Go ahead with your last.
I got
You got
you.
a
Got
last
you.
one? You got one
Yeah,
more, right?
I got one more.
All right.
What makes a girl attractive to you though?
What makes a girl attractive to me?
Yeah, what makes a girl attractive? Like, what would make you ask a girl out on a date?
A few things. First thing first, I want people to stop saying looks don't matter, because yes they do.
They fucking do.
Yes they do.
They do.
But the only thing is, like, looks are one thing. Your looks could attract me, but what you bring to the table is what's going to determine whether I stay or not.
True.
So looks is not the full package. So with that being said, it's a few things that are non-negotiable. Like, I don't want to be with any woman that doesn't do anything with her life, has
Yeah.
no ambition.
Mhm.
You need to be able to keep a conversation, because I'm not about to be dealing with what am I doing 20 times a day.
I feel that.
You need to have some kind of, like, if I'm talking to you about something, especially like something I'm interested in,
Yeah.
like my passion, something like that,
Mhm.
and you have little to no response, dead right
Feel
then
that.
and there,
Because
because
you're
it's
not
like
really listening. You're
now
not
you're
really
not
trying to help.
listening, and then it's like, yeah. What else? Damn, I told you what I'm not attracted to. You asked me what I'm attracted. What makes
Nah,
a
I
girl
mean, you said
attractive?
you.
I'm gonna just like make a woman that's well kept. You feel me? Well kept. Got a good head on her shoulders.
Mhm.
Knows where she's going or has an idea of what she wants to do.
Yeah.
Has ambition. Supportive. What else? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, kid. I can't really say what exactly is attractive, because everybody's different. And what I find attractive in one person, I may not find attractive in the next person
That
for
is
whatever
true.
reason.
That is very
So
true.
it's like, and a lot of things I start figuring them out on the way.
Yeah.
Like, it's girls that
Because
ask me.
they be acting, bro.
There's girls that have asked me, like, what are your turnoffs? I don't know what my turnoffs are completely until I see it.
Until you see it. Yeah.
So it's like,
Cause it's not like you're necessarily looking for it.
Yeah,
Either.
I'm
You're
not
trying to
looking
give
for.
everybody a fair chance.
Yeah. So until I see you do something that I don't like, that I don't really have an answer. I mean, clearly you turn off bad hygiene, whatever. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
common fucking sense. But
Is it
yeah,
really
like,
common sense? Does
it
everybody?
should be common sense.
But what about the term common sense? Does everybody think the same though?
When I think of common sense, I
No,
don't
I
think of
understand
anybody
exactly what you're
thinking the
saying.
same.
Yeah.
It's just certain things that, as a person,
You should know.
it should be a non-negotiable for yourself, not even for anybody else.
Respect.
Your hygiene should be something for yourself.
If
like,
you pulling up on somebody, kid, you gotta smell
you
decent.
can't pull up on somebody musty. It be the women that's musty too.
You know, they don't be feeling like they gotta put on deodorant because they're not athletes and stuff
Exactly.
as much, you know. But
So
definitely gotta put on your deodorant. You know what I'm saying? Got girls powder down.
deodorant, kid.
Feel me, antiperspirant, all of that. So what makes a girl attractive to me? I don't know. I don't really be. What would I say? I don't know. I gotta see it. Like, I'm definitely gonna say looks. They definitely gotta have like a mindset where they wanna, you know what I'm saying, like really get to it. Like when I say get to it, I mean like wealth, and I don't mean just like, and I don't mean just like financial. I mean like actual health. Like you wanna take care of your body. Like you wanna take care of other people. Like you really wanna build shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta actually be like trying to shake something. And I don't know. My standards be high. I'm gonna find a girl though. I'll attract the right girl regardless of the facts. I ain't really stressing it, but yeah, I think that's probably what makes a girl
Your
attractive.
standards are high.
My standards, they up. For society now, they up.
Who you supposed to be?
What do you mean? Who am I supposed to be?
Your standards are high. What makes them high? Like,
What do you mean?
who are you?
I'm Blake.
But why are your standards so high? What's so why is this so high?
I can't tell you that.
You?
I'll just let you find out in
I'm
years
not
to
finding
come.
out anything.
Nah, it's not like that. Yo, what you want? I'll let you
But
find out.
that's the second such thing you said today.
What? I think you thinking different.
Nah, bro. What you mean you gonna let me find out? What am I gonna find out? I'm
like,
not. I'm not pursuing you.
You could see me on the news or something. Like you in a different volleys right now, kid. You good?
I'm not pursuing you though, Blake. So how would I find out? I'm asking you a question.
Are you good, kid? Yo, take a sip of the blood, kid. Cause you need a breather. But anyways, like what you mean? What if I was saying like
I was just fucking with you. You got high standards. It is what it is.
Don't you got
high standards? I got high standards too.
I feel that.
You're supposed to have high standards.
Why you trolling me though?
I just wanted to see where your head was at, kid.
Ah man,
You
but yeah, I mean like
shit.
yo, if she catch me, nah, I mean like they don't catch me on Forbes, but Forbes is just the minimal. It is what it is. I ain't really stressing it like that. But yeah, I ain't really stressing it like that. I'm not really looking for nothing right now. Just trying to get to it. Like if I see a dom, like I said, I think I'm gonna start dating again. Like I age slow too. Like I got a baby face and everything. Like low key. Like no quest with all the technology coming out with all this
facial hair, kid.
Alright, bro, with all this anti-aging and shit like that. Like, bro, like I could really start dating again like 26, 27. Cause then I could really set up a lot of shit. And then I don't gotta be stressed about dom like shit like that. Not to say I wouldn't build if I find the right dom, but
hold up.
I ain't looking for it.
Let me go back to something real quick. Because we had talked about pocket watching.
Yeah.
Let me make something very clear. Love don't pay no bills. So don't I don't want to be like, you feel me, like money is not important. It's very important.
It is very important, bro.
Because laying up while broke is not the move, kid.
It don't make sense.
So
there's gonna be a lot of pandemic babies. No cheese
That's not. I'm not saying money is not you feel me, important, because
you definitely gotta have something. Definitely gotta be
setting up
some type of assets,
or at least you going towards something. So I'm not telling y'all, you feel me, go get with somebody broke, but don't make it the one and only thing that makes or breaks somebody that you could potentially have a good life with. Something.
And this episode is sponsored by GRIMACE APPAREL. Say it again. Say it. That's you said 1 minute. That's what you said.
All right, so for the next and final topic, we're going to talk about venting and emotional dumping, because everybody seems to have a misconception of the two. I'm going to just share a little quick, you feel me?
Background story?
Background. Not a story. I'm just going to give you a little rundown. I had a friend I was close to for a while, and basically we fell off because I stopped responding and stopped answering calls, because it got to a point where all we would talk about is that person's problems. You feel me?
It's not a beneficial relationship.
There'll be no kind of, you feel me, real it was very rare that the person asked about what I had going on.
Mm-hmm.
And every time that person called, I had to answer the phone. If I didn't, I was accused of being a bad friend or being fake or whatever the case may be. And it's like, I didn't realize what it was, but I just knew that it wasn't beneficial to me.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a little while ago. And I've encountered it over and over with different people. And it's like, damn, like, I don't know if, if people really don't
Know what they
have
doing.
that conscious to be like, damn, maybe I'm doing too much. I'm
Mhm.
not saying doing too much about whatever they be going through. I'm talking
Yeah.
about doing too much as far as putting it on someone else.
Mm-hmm. They're not taking enough
And
responsibility
it's
for it.
like, but I just learned, recently there's a difference between emotional dumping and venting.
But can I ask you a question
Go
though?
ahead.
Do you think it's partially on you for not creating that boundary or barrier?
I could say that
I'm just
because
yeah.
I'm the
Mhm.
type of nigga, like, if somebody come talk to me, I always have an open ear.
Got you.
But my open ear only extends for so long. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna be being an open ear for a week straight, hearing about the same things, and then when I give you, positive advice, it's shut down because you want me to feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
So it's like, I know some people want to just talk about what they're feeling so they could just, you feel me,
Get it
let
off
it
their
out.
chest. Yeah.
But if you ask me for advice and I tell you advice and you shut the advice down to continue talking about how sad you are, or
Mhm.
I'm not downplaying what you're feeling, but it's like, damn,
I
like,
thought you was talking to me to
you
heal.
asked me for advice.
Yeah.
So if you ask me for advice and I give it to you, why shut it down and continue? And then when I tell you, maybe you got to look at yourself, or maybe if I say, did you think about maybe it's your fault? Now I'm not on
Not
your side, and it's
even
like,
though you was on their side like
and it's
a
like, it's
hundred
not
to
like I'm not
0.
on your side, but if
Yeah.
you
You
come to
just
me,
keeping it real.
I'm keeping it real with you.
Mhm.
And yeah, like I said, me and that person are not friends anymore because I stopped dealing with it. Because it's like,
I feel
the
you.
way I am, bruh, as hard body as people may think I am, I got a big heart, especially
Yeah.
for people in these situations, bruh.
Mhm.
And if somebody come to me and they tell me they're going through something, even if though it may not, you feel me, like, it's not gonna affect the way I live,
Yeah.
I'm gonna still think about it because, like, damn, like,
Cause you feel for that
I don't want
person.
nobody I feel with going through nothing crazy. You feel me?
Got you.
So it's like,
Cause I get you. You kind of
if
like
you,
take on they
yeah,
energy.
just a little bit. If you gonna come to me and tell me something's going on, I'm like, damn, like, even when we done talking, I'm gonna still be thinking about that shit.
Yeah.
I don't have time to be doing that every single day.
Feel you. Cause you got
So
your own problems to worry about and
I got
whatever.
my
Not
own problems to worry about that you don't even care to ask about.
that's one part of it too.
So
The relationship already 70-30.
exactly, not even 70-30, 80-20, 90-10.
I was being fair.
So it's like, I'm gonna just give a few different examples of emotional dumping and healthy venting. Healthy venting does not blame others, sticks to one topic, owns up to their mistakes, does not self-victimize, works on a solution together. Versus emotional dumping, overwhelms the other person with multiple issues, does not own up to their mistakes, plays the victim, and not open to finding a solution, and defensive to constructive feedback.
So do you think people don't like forgot the idea of like the point of venting? They just be venting and they don't understand why.
I
Because I
don't
think you're
think
supposed to
people.
be. Go ahead.
Go
But
ahead, go ahead.
I think you're supposed to be. You vent to somebody so they can help heal you. Because you're having a tough time healing yourself, and it's sitting like your emotions may be taking you over a little bit too much. So you like, all right, I'm gonna relay this onto this person that I trust so they can help me
One thing I
build
learned.
myself up,
One thing I
get another
learned
perspective.
was when someone comes to you, it's good to ask them beforehand.
Mm.
Do you want me to listen or do you want me to give you like feedback?
Yeah.
That saves a lot of problems. That
True.
right there. So that's the first thing. But I don't think people have forgotten what venting means. I think people just never. People don't understand the meaning of venting and emotional dumping. Like, they don't even know they're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you were to tell them they're doing it, you'd be perceived as not being a true friend for not letting them, you feel me, talk to you. And it's like, it's not that I have a problem with talking to you. It's just, I can't deal with your and my problems simultaneously every single day of the week.
I feel that. So it's like, but at the same time, back to what you said, like honestly, bro, if a person's coming to me with their problems and they don't want my advice, if they want me to just listen, like I respectfully, like this is a very rare occasion I'll do that, because like you're giving me this negative energy, like what am I supposed to do with it?
I mean, me personally, if somebody tells me they just want me to listen, what I
It
do
depends. Like I
is,
said, it depends on the situation, but majority of the time it's be bullshit.
True.
I'm like, if it's like, you know what I'm saying, if something happened in your family or it's like a very, very serious situation, then okay, I'll listen to you. We'll cope together, whatever the case may be. But a lot of the time it be bullshit that don't, you know what
True.
I'm saying, that people just don't want to take responsibility for. So that shit
True.
don't make no sense while I'm hearing it. Like, I really, really just want to hang up. That would make sense, just to hang up. Because if you don't want my advice, then what am I here for? Because you just got spin my thumb.
I can understand that.
Cause like if you're not trying to heal yourself, cause if you telling me your perspective, cause maybe I could give you some type of information that maybe you're lacking, you know what I'm saying, to give you new insight to help fix whatever problems that you might have buried or whatever the case may be. So you're kind of defeating the purpose of necessarily talking to me, unless you know I got those exceptions.
And then it's like I don't have a problem with helping you, but at the end of the day, I'm not your therapist.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. You don't pay me enough to be
I'm
doing
not
this
getting
shit 7 days
paid,
a week.
and
Got you.
I used to be okay with it, but as I grew,
Older, you don't have time for that.
I don't have time to sit there and be somebody's therapist. I've been a lot of people's therapist in the
Bro,
past.
and that's just energy taxing, bro. Cause it's
Exactly.
like, bro, you could be on 80, and then somebody call you with they shit, and you on 55 now, and they not stressing at 55 at all. They don't know what
Exactly.
you had planned for the day. They don't know
Exactly.
what you was trying to get to today. Now you don't got energy. You might be trying to chill with your family. You don't got energy for your family now because
Yep.
this person just put you in a such and
In a
such
bad
mood.
place.
You feel me? And they not even, you know, saying, and
Not
like
even
you said,
conscious of it.
it's 80-20.
Yep.
It'd be, you know, I would say it'd be okay sometimes if it's 80-20 and you know what I'm saying, you manage and you asking the other person about their problems. But if it's so one-sided,
To the point where
you draining the
it's like
person.
you don't even know shit about me.
Yeah. And you not stressing trying to learn shit about me neither.
I don't have time for those kind of relationships no more or friendships. So
Feel you.
those type of people, I keep my distance. If not, leave them alone completely. I keep my distance to where they
That's-
don't even feel comfortable to come to me about anything anymore.
I feel you. It's no beef. We detach peacefully out here. But
That's
it's
it.
just like people be on bullshit. We really don't got time for that. That shit don't make no sense.
That's it. So, you about to say something?
No, I wasn't about to say something. I was about to wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? We really appreciate everybody tuning in.
I was
We've
gonna
been.
wrap it up.
Ma-
It's okay, you got it.
What that mean, bro?
Oh no!
Why you said it
Nah,
like
you
that?
sus, kid.
Why you said it like
Nah,
that? Though?
bro, I was
all
just
this
saying,
shit
I
you
was
been
gonna
saying,
wrap it up.
all this shit you what?
Nah, bro. Go
Yo,
ahead, you got it.
You're like librarian. What is this guy on?
You got it, bro.
I got it.
You got it. Wrap it up, kid.
Now you got it.
Wrap it up.
Rock paper scissors.
Bruh, we want to thank everybody for the support and all that. You feel me? Y'all remember y'all make sure y'all keep staying tuned and sharing, subscribing, and keep running the subscribers
We
up.
appreciate the views on you know what I'm saying, IG. We finna get more active on IG,
Yeah.
Facebook, Twitter. You finna
All
start
that.
seeing us. We finna really be up. So we
So,
appreciate the early
Make
supporters.
sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Next week we're gonna have a very special show. We're gonna have our first. I'm not gonna say our first. We're gonna have our second guest on the show.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all just stay tuned for that. And yep.
We out.